In this tutorial video, we're going to look at 6 advanced limiting techniques. Limiting is traditionally used to gently and transparently tame a signal's peaks, but heavy-handed peak reduction can also be used creatively. In this example, we're using extreme gain reduction to turn a punchy, dynamic breakbeat into a washy background ride layer. Sitting it behind the groove's upfront hits. Set a limiter's release time to too quick a value and you'll create unwanted pumping and/or distortion artifacts. It's generally advised to avoid this situation, but like any production trick, it can be used to your advantage if necessary. As with most dynamic processes, limiting can be applied to specific frequency areas in isolation. The lower mid-range of this tom loop is rather pokey and sharp. So we're using Ozone 6's Dynamics module to limit the low mid independently of the upper mid and treble. Parallel compression involves blending a heavily squashed signal alongside the unprocessed version, adding weight while retaining dynamics and punch. This concept can be applied to limiting too. We're using Brainworks BX Limiter's mix parameter to gently beef up this drum mix. So we're blending the limited signal with the dry signal. The plugin's XL knob also adds subtle third and fifth harmonics. Imagine a complex, dense sound or mix containing loud peaks in the mid signal. Regular full band limiting will also pull down the side information, ruining the stereo balance. So if you want to maintain stereo presence, try mid-side limiting, which allows you to limit the mono and stereo information independently. So in this example, we're just limiting the mid signal and leaving the stereo information intact. Standard limiting advice is to place a limiter at the end of the plugin chain, after all other processors. However, don't be afraid to break this rule if the situation demands. For example, you might want to tame a signal's sharp peaks with limiting to reduce the load on a compressor that's loaded after it.